So, where am I going today? Well, I'm heading up to see an old English castle, as usual. It is one of the remnants of our wonderful English heritage, to which there are quite a number. Now, I've never been up to see this particular place. Whether it's in ruins or still intact, I have no idea until I get there. The place's name I take to be Raby or Raby, R-A-B-Y. How it's pronounced I do not know. It'll take me a little while to get up there, but I hope I enjoy, and I'm sure I will, when I see the place, because I love to see our old English castles. Now, why I'm going is what I usually do, is to try to interact with spirits from past history. Castles obviously date from the 1400s or even before. This particular castle, I've no idea how old it is, and it's an enjoyment. Trying to interact with spirits that are still around, that lived in that particular castle or place. You can never guarantee when you actually go to places like this whether you are actually going to interact with any of the spirits that are still there. In some places, like our castles, there are a number of spirits that are still hanging around the old ruins, and it's the luck of the draw really whether you're going to interact with any of them or even interact with just one. It's the luck of the draw really, isn't it? You never know. Trying to connect with spirit is, in my books and from my understanding, is a bit like a game of roulette. The croupier or individual that spins the ball is likened to the medium or the clairvoyant. Now, the one who's going to get the message is dependent on where the ball lies, or whether they are the chosen one for the number that the ball lands on. That's the way it works really. Where the ball lands on is the lucky person that gets the message. Now, the really hardcore mediums or clairvoyants are the ones who are lucky enough to get more than one message. It's not dependent on where the ball lands and giving a message to one particular individual. It's a game where they can interact with several spirits, and I've done that myself, one after the other. When that kind of thing happens, it's really going to be an eye-opener. It's where you come away on a high that you've interacted with more than one spirit. Some people are very lucky to get one after the other. They're the guys or girls who are really lucky. And visiting castles or stately homes or ruins gives you a better chance to interact with something or any individual spirit that is there within the castle or ruin. The only downside is if a castle or stately home is still lived in by the owners, or the people whose families have been in that particular area or place for many years. Then you have to change your thoughts, change your actions, because you cannot be wandering around trying to call out for spirits when the place is not geared up to do that. When it's a tourist place, a busy tourist place, call out to things that they cannot see, hear or feel. And obviously there's a possibility of you being complained about. So in some cases, what I usually do is simply try to do it low-key and interact quietly, and it becomes a personal reason. That's what you have to take care of people's feeling, their beliefs, their emotions, or their understandings. In a nutshell, you just can't go around willy-nilly calling out in every particular room unless you do a vigil where you and other people like you are booked in to do ghost hunts. Some people call it ghost hunts, spirit hunting, fright nights or whatever. It's when you're doing night vigils, then you can just let yourself loose. But during the day when tourists are wandering around, you have to be more sensitive, more caring, more understanding. So I do not know what this place that I'm going to is going to be like, and I'm just going to take it as it is. Who's to say what will happen? As I always say, fingers crossed, you never know your luck. In my understanding, well, I can always say, oh, at least I tried. Like the croupier in the game of roulette, you never know your luck whether the ball is going to land in your favour. That's good. I was informed by a spirit that this was the servants' quarters, and they're right. Now this is one impressive castle. Raby Castle, I called it Raby, it's not, it's Raby. 700 years old, still intact, and filled with history. Wow! Just look at all the flowers around the castle. They're very pretty. I'm really glad I came. The castle looks quite picturesque with all the flowers. Maybe I'll come back again one day, you never know. Why not? I struck lucky coming up this time of year. And as for the topiary around the grounds, it's really good. Strange name, Mount Raskelf, 13th century. Are you impressed yet? I am. Well, what have I gained and what have I learned from visiting that very old, unique, impressive, I might add, castle? I have gained an experience of seeing something wonderful, seeing part of our English history or heritage. Did I gain anything spiritually? Well, yes, I did, and no, I didn't. Did I go ghost hunting or spirit hunting? Well, yes, I did, and no, I didn't. So, can you imagine Uncle Brian wandering around, pulling out all his ghost hunting artifacts or tools, wandering around the room, trying to talk to what they cannot see. Okay. Message over.